everybody, welcome back. Excited to bring you another lesson. This one is a request by one of my students at EIS, so shout out to all my awesome students at EIS. This one's going out to you. It is the song Into the Sea by Tasha Layton. And before I jump into this though, I do want to encourage you, check out the link in my description where it says join me. That's going to take you to a place where you can sign up to have me as your personal piano teacher. It's a great opportunity. As you join, it gives you access to exclusive content. You get to partner with others who are learning piano as well, just like you are. Supportive community there to help you. So check that out and learn more. So anyway, here we are. We're going to jump into this song. It's called Into the Sea. And it's based on Psalm 46. Great verse. Psalm 46 verses 1 and 2 say, God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Really an encouraging verse, and it's the foundation for this song that we're going to learn today. So I grabbed these chords from Ultimate Guitar, so you can see here what we're using. This song is in the key of G, and it's real simple. It's a beautiful song, but it's really easy to learn, so I'm excited to teach it to you. Now, the intro has a particular piano part, a riff, you might say, that you use to start the song, and the nice thing about it is that riff goes right into the first verse. So as you learn the riff, you'll also use it when you play the first verse, okay? So we're going to be right in this area of the piano. Actually, we're going to position our right hand so that our index finger is on this E right here. This is middle C right there, okay? So our right hand index finger should be on that E, and then our left hand, I would actually put my middle finger on this C right here, okay? And so the chords for the intro and the verse are C, G, and D. So C major is like this, a C, C, E, and G. And then the G, you would drop down here like this. And then for the D, it would go like this. Now those are the chords, but that's not actually what the piano plays. And I'm not going to show you every single note that the piano plays, but when there's a real prominent part like this, especially when it's so simple, I'm going to teach it to you, okay? So here's what's going to happen. In the right hand, it goes like this. You're going to play, starting with that E note, you're going to play two patterns of doing an E to D. So, and then you're going to jump up here with your ring finger to a G and do two patterns there. And then you're going to go to your pinky on the A and do four patterns. So you're kind of just rocking back and forth. And actually, it's only three. I misspoke. It's not four, because on the fourth one, you jump up here to the B. Okay? So the whole pattern looks like this. Two of these, two on the G, and then three, four. Okay, and I realized I switched my fingering from what I told you, and this is a little more comfortable. Middle finger on G. Okay, so two on the E, two on the G, three on the A, three, and then B, and then you repeat the pattern, but this time you don't go to that B, you just stay on the A. So now we repeat the pattern, two E's, two G's, and then now we just sit on the A, so four on that one, okay? So that's what's happening in your right hand. Practice that part, get that part down. This is important because it's everything that you're going to be doing during the verse. And you really want to know how to do it if you're planning on singing over the top of it, okay? Because you're going to have to get that so ingrained in you that you can think about singing and not have to think about that part. Okay, so now here's what's going to happen in the left hand. We're simply going to go C. Now the note tells us to go to G. It's a G chord. But actually, if you watch the recording and you listen to what's going on, you can see the piano player actually goes to B. So it's more like a G over B, which is very common, okay? And then to the D. So we're just going to go between these three notes, all right? And we're going to switch when our hand switches from the pattern. So if we're on E, we're with the C. When we go to the G up here, we're going to go to the B down here. And then when we go to the A, we're going to go to the D. And you stay on the D even for that B part, okay? C, B, D. Just focus on my left hand right now. I'm only using the right hand just to help you see how it fits together. So left hand, C, B, D, like that. And then when you're ready, put them together, and you remember you do the pattern 2 times. First time you go to this B, second time you just stay on the A. So it's like this, the whole pattern. And then this is where the singing starts. And you do the same pattern, even go to the B. Okay, so I'm on the D at the end of the second line. Here's the C, my mind is racing. I don't know the melody line well enough to be able to sing it all for you, but I'm sure you can figure out where the parts go if you know the song well. Okay. And then here's where we come to the pre-chorus, okay? Okay, so now for this part, the pre-chorus, we're going to just hit the chords and we're going to hold them, okay? So, so we just came off of, and then, can you make something? It's just a C chord, C in the bass, C, E, G, and then from the wreckage, we're going to go to the D chord, and then we're going to just keep walking up. Now we're going to go E minor. Would you take this hard? Okay, E minor there and let it hold. And then I'm going to skip that C. They don't actually play the C in the recording. So it just goes E minor, take this hard. Make it whole again, back to the D. Okay? And that brings us to the chorus. Now, for the chorus, what we're going to do is we're going to just keep our hand right in the same position, okay? We're going to play our E minor. The chorus chords go like this. E minor, okay, E, G, B, E in the left hand, and then D, D, F sharp, A, D in the left hand, and then G. And for the G, I'm going to go back to these G and B where I just left, okay? Because remember, I'm there for the E minor. So I slide my hand and then slide up D, G, B. That's going to give me my G chord. Now in the left hand, you can either come up here or stretch way down here. And because I'm wanting it to be real dramatic right here, this is the part where there's it's really intense. I'm going to choose the lower register, okay? Because the wider of a range you play, the more sound you're going to get out of the keyboard, okay? So I would do it like this here. Okay, though the mountains may be moved into the sea, like that, okay? Though the ground beneath might crumble and give way, or something along those lines. I don't know the melody, right? But that's, each chord is 2 beats, except for the third one is 4 beats. Okay, but how we're going to play it is we're going to do quarter notes in our right hand, and we're going to hold our left hand. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Though the mountains may be moved into the sea, 2, 3. Though the ground beneath might crumble and give way, 2, 3. And then it's the same thing. If you hear the Father singing over me, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Or however it goes, and I apologize if I'm butchering the melody, but you get it. And then verse 2 continues the same. Same thing as what we did in the last verse, same thing in the choruses. Now, let's take a look at the bridge. All right, so for the bridge, we're going to do a very similar thing to what we have been doing, just with a slightly different chord progression and order, okay? So we just finished, it's gonna be okay, we're here, okay? Now what we're going to do for the bridge is we're going to switch to an A minor. So A in our left hand down here. And we're going to play a C, E, and A. This is what's going to make our A minor. Okay? And then we go to G, back to here. And I'm going to suggest you go back to this G arrangement, that voicing, okay? Because it takes us to the D, which is right here nice and close. Okay? So the whole bridge progression, A minor, G, and then D. All right, and you're going to play it in the same way that you played the chorus, meaning you're going to do quarter notes in the right hand and then whole notes in the left hand, or half notes depending, because it's, I think, it's the same kind of an order where you do 2 beats, 2 beats, and then 4 beats. So like that, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 beats on the A minor, 2 beats on the G, and then 4 beats on the D. All right, and that's the bridge. All right, now one thing to note about that bridge is that when you get to this last D, and you're here, so you're so close, you're gonna hold this D for one extra measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll do that one more time. A minor, G, D, 2, 3, and D again. 1, 2, 3, and then you hit on the 4. Though the mountains may be moved into the sea. Okay, now you're into the chorus. So that last chorus starts with what they call a no chord. If you look on the chord chart, it says NC. That means no chord. You're just still holding over that D from the last, the end of the bridge, and then you're singing, and then you come in on the G. And then that's when you're going to continue into that last chorus. That last chorus ends with a repeat of It's Gonna Be Okay, and it's the same chord progression that you've been playing all along, okay? You just keep doing that as you sing however many times you want. It's gonna be okay, all right? So that's basically the entire order of the song. The chords are real simple, real beautiful piano part, a beautiful message. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know what other songs you would like for me to make videos for. Keep checking them out. I really appreciate all of you guys that are watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.